This is part 2 of my interview with Mike Quinn, aka Nine Numb. In part 1, we discussed his Muppets career, reprising his role as Nine Numb for the Star Wars sequel trilogy, and his work on Return of the Jedi assisting Yoda and working on the following. In this here part 2, we discuss his transition from puppetry into working on CGI for ILM, and his forthcoming autobiography. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you did all right. You were on Pixar, it's not a bad place to start, yeah? So Toy Story 2, you did a bit on Attack of the Clones. I want to know what you did, but my question is, did you go into this kind of, I'm not saying it's a completely different path to take, but it is a detour from puppetry. Did you do this because you saw the shift in the way the industry was going, and maybe were you sort of worried that practical effects and puppetry's days were numbered? Was that on your mind?
Not really. People have told me they feared that real puppets and effects were gone and going, and I always knew that they might slow down, but the pendulum will swing back, which it has done now. But I did it because, to me, it was another way of bringing something to life. Jim was always interested in CG and animation too. He'd have been doing things, Jim Henson, had he been alive. So to me, it felt like an evolution in a more detailed way, where you're still acting, you're still performing, you're still bringing characters to life, but it's just in an updated way, not in real time.
And what did you do on Toy Story and Attack of the Clones?
Toy Story 2, I mostly worked on Woody's Roundup, ironically, which was the 1950s marionette show. Toy Story 2 at that time was going to be straight to video. And at the time we were all saying, this needs to be a feature film. This can't be just straight to home video, pre-DVD. And yeah, so right when I was doing all those tests and they were showing it to Disney is when they said, let's make this a film then, okay.
So you harassed and once again you got your way.
I'll push through. What
did you do on Attack of the Clones then?
Let's see, what did I do? I did a little bit of Yoda stuff.
You worked on the puppet Yoda and CGI
right.
Yoda.
Well, that's why I went to ILM, because I knew they were doing CG Yoda and I wanted to influence that in some way, because having worked with Yoda on Jedi, and having doubled Frank too, I knew how he worked his hand and the mechanics of what goes on, and so why he moves that way, I understand that. Partway through my training at ILM, they were short of a person on Jurassic Park 3, and so I got pulled away to work on dinosaurs for 6 months, and by the time I came back, a lot of the Yoda stuff had been allocated and established, and they didn't want to know after that.
You're working on a book, and you have titled the book "Talk to the Hand," which was an action I kind of feared that you might perform for me during this interview, which would have been a very awkward interview, but not the first time I've had that treatment from an interview.
Well, we could do that
that's
one.
That's a fist. That's a bit more aggressive.
That's right, yeah. But that's not really, it's weird. You never used to do the eyes.
So let's move on. So where are we at with the book? Are we?
We're outlining it. Yeah.
Pages yet?
Words
on them?
Oh, there's words and sentences and gaps and
so we're
paragraphs.
going old school with this. We're printing this book. It's not going to be just
No, it'll be, and the first edition is a special one anyway, because it's going to be just for the people that did the campaign, it's a crowdfunding campaign. And so, that'll be the first edition. Those are all signed by me and delivered out. And at the same time, I'll do a digital ebook and an audio book as well, of course. And then there'll be a second edition later. And we'll see.
Is it a career-focused book, or is it your life in general?
That's interesting, because I didn't know what to do. Some people said they just wanted to know about the work and what was it like doing this, and how did you do it, and others said they wanted to know about my put it in context and what was behind that, how did I become this, and what motivated me, and what did I have to go through to get there. So I did a little poll on my Facebook page, and do you want this or do you want that? And 2 to 1, everyone said they wanted sort of everything, So there's my answer. So so it'll be my story and my life, my trials and tribulations.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Jamie Stangram told me to do this, because he's a ridiculous human being, which I've discovered in a matter of a few minutes.